Ooh, I need some mustards. I need to get in the gym. But what we gotta get out of here. Ooh, hold on, y'all. I got all my good stuff showing. Let me cover all my good stuff up, honey. That's good, yes. Okay. How y'all doing today? Oh, what's good with you? That's good, people. Y'all miss me? No, y'all ass ain't miss me. I feel like I gotta gain weight. Damn. I'm sorry, y'all. I've been grabbing my breasts and shit. I gotta gain weight. I probably have. I don't know. I think I have. Matter of fact, somebody said, "Oh, you thick." I was like, "Oh, yeah, I gained some weight." I feel like I gained a lot of weight on this camera though, but in person, anyway. I got on here to tell y'all what happened. Wait for at least one person to come again and start talking. Damn, I'm no candy. I don't have no candy. This was good though. Ooh, here a little sugar. Ooh, the sour sugar. Let me get that. Let me get that out here. That's good, honey. That is good. 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 Taste the sour on my tongue. Make me wanna get another one. That is good. That is good. That is good. Honey, I'll be making up shit. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all my story. I don't see nobody on here yet, but it's okay. Where do I begin? I'm back. As you can see, but look, my car's cleaner. I can see in it. I need to clean this out. Not a chance. The shit that went on, the whole experience. I'm grateful though. Let me say this. I am very much grateful, and I send gratitude to God and my ancestors because had they not been there for me, I would have been like looking like boo boo the fool. So let me tell you what happened. If you saw my last video, you saw me. I was gone, right? I was in California, right? So this what happened. The plan was to go, hi, how are you doing today? Let me see what it is. Put my glasses on. Dominique Rangel. Hello, hi. Hello. I just let's see. Top chat. Let me put on here. I'm trying to see how to. I think that's right. I don't know. I ain't about to info with that. Okay. That's what happened. Here he goes. My plan was to move. I moved, but I didn't move. Let me tell y'all, the whole thing was, the whole weekend trip was a hot mess. So my job, let's start with them, because you gotta have money to work, right? When you move, you gotta know you got a job. Kept calling my job, telling my job to put me in California. Okay, actually I told them to put me in Vegas because I knew I was gonna go back and forth. You're supposed to be able to do it in your app. A while back, they would do it, okay? But it wasn't working for my app. So you have to be in a certain tier to do that. I was in too, right? Tier and everything. Called like 20 times, like, when y'all gonna change my thing? Oh, it's changed. Wouldn't change. Restart your phone, then change. Kept going through that. Called about 20 times, and the last person on the same day, on the same day that said it was changed, go all of a sudden say, oh, it rolled over, so now you're back at tier 1. I say what? You say what? So every 3 months it rolls over. It has not even been 3 months from the last one. And I'm like, if I called y'all prior to and I'm calling you on the same day and I'm still at tier 2, how did it just went from tier 2 to tier 1? So I'm out here with not, I'm ready to work. I'm like, come on, give me, that ain't happened. Got the damn car, as if y'all watch, you saw I had an electrical car. Don't do it, y'all. Don't get the electrical car. Do not get the electrical car, y'all. Don't do it. Save yourself some time. I would say don't even get a hybrid at this point. And I'm going to tell you why. Jesus. First of all, the car did not charge up to 100%. The car stopped at 75, and then I put some more money in there, and it went to only 77. That's the first point. Because I'm like, I had just charged it as y'all was on the video with me. Honey, got on this interstate, just driving. You're like, yeah, I'm about to drive all the way to motherfucking Vegas. That motherfucker stopped on the side of motherfucking, good thing I pulled up on the side of the interstate by the damn mountain, y'all. I was out fucking done. I was like trying to push that bitch to the next charging station that was too far. Then let me tell y'all, these charging stations with these electric cars, sometimes they be beat up. They don't work. They don't work. Who said shut up? You shut up. Jeff, get your ass up out my damn chat. You tell somebody, that's so disrespectful. You shut your ass up. Get out of my damn chat. Yeah, so anyway. Thank you, Dominique. Yeah. They be wanting some attention, honey. They be wanting attention. So, I had to call a tow truck. That was $150. Got towed to the nearest charging. We say, yep, Got to the nearest charging station that was in the ghetto, which I ain't give a shit about the ghetto part, but the ghetto part of it was the bitch wasn't working. I said, whoa, wait. And then he said, I'm gonna have to charge you $50 to go to the next one. I said, wait a minute, sir. I had started praying. I said, God, I need you to make this machine work. I kept putting my damn cord. I was switching cords. I was like, work. I was like putting the energy in work. And it finally, it took. I was like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Lord. You know what I'm saying? I can make it. I was like, thank you, Lord. So I'm sitting there. It took like an hour or something. And normally, that's the wind blowing. Normally, I would like this. They had this homeless person that like, for a man 20 centimeters is okay. What? Y'all got to look. I ain't got time for that today, okay? So you want to talk about all that nasty shit and be funny, go somewhere else. I ain't in the mood today, for real, seriously. So goodbye. So anyway, this guy, he came up to the window. He wanted some. I was like, please leave me alone. Please just leave me alone. I don't have anything to give. Like, I'm in my mind, like, I don't have anything to give today, and I really didn't, right? So, sat there for an hour. Y'all ain't gonna believe this whole experience. Sat there for an hour. Got it charged up. Every hour I had to charge the thing up. And when I charge it up, y'all, they charge $55. Every time you use that machine, they hold $55. So imagine this for me. Charge 12 times. So 55 times 12. However, it duplicated. So I had 24 charges that I didn't even do of $55 when it was only $9. Okay? But they hold a $55 deposit fee. Okay? You get $55 taken off your shit, even though it's $9 every time you go to the charging station. And they hold that shit on your card forever. Okay? So 24 charges of $55 on my account. I'm like, well, bitch, how am I get home? Wait a minute. Bitch, you done ate up my money. How am I gonna get home? What the fuck? I'm like, Lord, this is not happening. Then, as I'm driving, because I'm like, Lord, I'm bringing this car back. Lord, I went to looking up the laws in California. I said, oh, they say I got 3 days. I was booking it back to that place because I was like almost 2 hours away from where I bought it because I was headed to Vegas. Y'all, how about I hit a curve and the motherfucking top busted open? I said, Lord Jesus, help me. Why? I'm like, the curve was sticking out. I'm like, I'm turning on the interstate. Boom. The fuck? You know, I'm like, shit. What the fuck? Had to call another tow truck. I had to call another tow truck. The only difference is I was like, hold on, I got a warranty. So let me look at my warranty. If I would have knew that, I would have did that the first time. You know what I'm saying? And I would have saved $150. I looked at my warranty and they said, we could bring you all the way back to where you got it from. But then it was 72 miles away from where I was at that time, but that was going to be $255. I said, well, bring me to the nearest Walmart. I'll buy a damn tire and get them to put a tire on that so I get the fuck, you know. They made me wait forever for to return that damn car, but they returned and gave me my deposit back. Thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah, right? Y'all, I was going from one place to another. I mean, like, I was all over the place because I was just trying to figure it out. I was like, I refuse to be homeless in motherfucking California. Okay? With no car, nothing. With all of the wind blowing so hard. With all of the shit I got, all my baggage and shit. Sit outside the bus station, you know, like the city bus station, because like, you know, Greyhound and all that stuff come through. That's the bus, the Flix bus or something like that. So anyway, I got a room. Somebody actually got me a room. I'm not gonna say who got it. Shut up, God, you want me to say it? No, keep people protected. Never mind. Somebody got me a room. Keep people protected. Somebody got me a room, which I was really grateful because they was on my mind, and I called them. And I didn't ask them for any money. And they told me if I needed something, let them know. So anyway, and they gave me some money, okay? And I got me a room, went to sleep for 4 hours because I had to get back up. While I was there, my suitcase, the roller, the wheel broke. So my suitcase was laying with it, rock with it, big old crack, a hole in my suitcase. And I left my freaking battery charger, don't know where it's at. My battery charger to go to my phone, don't know. I don't know where the fuck I left it at. I have no idea. I cannot tell you, don't know. Went through all of that. Before I got to the hotel, I catch the city bus to the hotel. I guess when gang stalkers be, well, I know they be everywhere. I'm standing at the bus station within the transit to go because I'm looking at the phone how to get there. Damn bus driver, I'm pulling my stuff up to the door. She ain't open the door, and she was like, oh well, bitch. I'm like, wow. Okay, so I already know I'm gonna deal with this shit here. I already knew it was coming, right? I already knew that, but I was just like, wow. But I was like, I ain't even tripping because I said, God, can you handle that? God been doing instant karma for me lately. I'm like, God, can you handle that? God said, I got you, right? I wasn't even worried about it. Got me an Uber. Thank God my other car worked because the money the person sent me went to somewhere else. It was a whole nother story. I couldn't get it out. I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna have to use what I got. God just came through for me. Got to the bus, you know, got to the place. And the only thing I heard the man telling me that he wanted me, bye Dominique, you have a beautiful day, sweetheart. The only thing I heard the man telling me was he was like something about me staying at that station. I was like, at this point in my brain, all thing I could think of is if I gotta fight you motherfucker to get on this bus, I'm gonna get on this motherfucking bus. I literally told him, I said, I'm getting on this bus. I said, I'm getting on this bus. Straight up. I told him just like that. I'm getting on this bus. And I hear what he was saying later, but at the time, no. And even what he was saying was irrelevant to me because no, thank you. You want me to go try to get to Los Angeles so I don't have to go sit 3 hours at a station there's no one there. Like it said, like it wasn't even a station, it was a campus. I enjoyed nature, honey. I sat there for 3 hours, honey, under that good old tree, looked at the bees, honey. I was enjoying it. Okay. Thank you, boo-boo. So met me a friend. She was super damn cool. Trying to skip. It was so much going on, y'all. I don't know if I don't know if I can remember everything that it went on. It was so much. Got on one of the buses. This man, he was fucking rude. Oh my god. Let me see. I'm gay. Okay, I'm gay too. Welcome, 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 everybody. If you've never been here, okay. So he was saying stuff like, yeah, my wife's favorite number is 69, so I'm gonna push this bus like I push my wife. So I was like, that's so fucking inappropriate. Then me and him got into it. Okay, so he says be back at the bus at 5:30. If you're not back at the bus at 5:30, I'm leaving you. Okay? He was in there when I was getting my stuff. I had to pee. I didn't want to pee on the Greyhound bus because it'd be moving when they. So he had the door already closed. I was looking at my phone. It was actually just going on 5:30. So you close the door early. You know what I'm saying? So he opens it up and he started talking stupid to me. Start talking stupid to me. Okay. And me and him got into it. And then he said, yeah, because I put you off. Because I told you, I said, be in your seat by 5:30. I said, no, you did not. I said, you did not tell me, to anybody, to be in a seat by 5:30. Are you going to pull off? I said, you said, be at this bus at 5:30 or you're going to pull off. I said, it's 5:30. You feel me? And so me and him was getting into it. And then he's like, want to bring everybody else in, talking about, everybody did not say be in your seat at 5:30. Only one man was like, yep. And I'm gonna tell y'all about him. He gonna say later on why he said that, because he just wanted to. No, you don't just say something just to say it, sir. You don't just you could have been quiet, because both you were lying. Okay, that's why nobody else said anything, but you want to be a man. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I say, you know what? I'm gonna ignore you because you're full of demons, and that shut him the fuck up. The only last thing he said was like, thank everybody for actually being on the bus and sitting in AC. He said something smart. So all I did, I said, okay, so this how this gonna go. This is how this gonna go. You want to come for me, now I'm about to get my ancestors to come for your ass. When I say instant fucking karma. Him and a black guy was outside about to fight the whole. They had about 4-5 policemen out there. Okay? I was like, I had just told my new friend, I said, oh, I ain't working. But she said, you all right? I said, girl, I'm fine. I said, but the prayer that I just prayed, I said, watch him get his karma real quick. I said, fucking around with me? I said, he don't know who the fuck I am. I said, I am a child of the Most High God. I said, Most High God got my back and my ancestors. We got the bus station. I'm talking about this guy. This guy did have a bad temper, though. I ain't gonna lie. He had a bad temper. He tried to get into a fight with the other guy, too. But the driver did do the fuck shit. The driver wasn't listening to people. He was just like, get on the bus. Sit here. He's supposed to look at the ticket. These people was going to Alabama. These people was on the wrong bus. They was on the wrong bus. And his girlfriend was trying to get home because her mama had passed away. That was all the money they had, y'all. So that black man went off, and I could tell he got racism trauma, like bad. Because he kept on saying, white man, white boy, y'all white people, the white. And I was like, yeah, he got somebody that fucking discriminate against this man, and it's deep in him. I mean, it's so deep in him when he talk, he can't even help to just like go off. Like his anger is so fucking powerful. He's so mad. And, he was like, you fucking lie, motherfucker, white boy, I'm gonna fuck you. I mean, he was like enraged. He had his phone, he was like this, but he never touched the man. I was like, bye. I was like, that was good for to say he was on 100. He didn't hit the man, but the white man hit him, pushed him, and he didn't hit back. But guess who ended up going to jail? Guess who went to jail? The black boy. But it wasn't because of the situation. Because me and my new friend, we stayed and we told them like how the bus driver was saying stuff, and that we witnessed that the black guy did hit him. The reason why the black guy went to jail because they asked him for his ID, and he had a warrant. Other than that, he would have been straight. And he wouldn't calm down. They kept asking him to calm down. He was like, I got AAD. Y'all know what it means, but I don't really, I can't, I always never remember how to say it. Attention deficit deficiency. But that wasn't a reason to be that angry. And I kept telling him, calm down, because I knew he was escalating the situation. Because the policeman, every time he would do that, the policeman was getting a little bit more aggressive, And then he was like, y'all don't want me to express myself. But he was like out here with it, like, y'all don't want me to express my fucking self. I'm just like, bro, calm down, just calm. And it's like he was so mad. I'm like, that baby got trauma so deep in him. Like, he was like, if he could, he would break your neck off, like, and be done with it. Like, he was just that angry. Anyway, went through that. I'm trying to remember everything because it was so much shit. The guy later on, he was like, oh my God, I just want to say that I just experienced the bus from hell. I say, but he was the same guy who was, amen. And then he was like, well, the only reason why I said something because, I just didn't want to like get put off the bus. But, that wasn't an excuse. You weren't going to get put off the bus if you didn't say nothing. Everybody else didn't say nothing. You don't amen to something that's not true. But it didn't even matter because it was a hell from bus. That man said so many inappropriate things. He made inappropriate jokes. He was very mean. He didn't want you to make no noise with your phone. He didn't want you to, if your phone glare on the window, don't do that. I mean, like, he was just like, you feel like this, like, you don't do nothing, don't breathe, bitch. Don't breathe. But he could say any fucking thing he want, But I had felt already that me and him was going to get into because his personality. And I always, for some reason, when people got a lot of demons, I don't know why they demons pick my black ass. Oh, let's pick this bitch to fuck with. I guess I just seem like I'm just a sweetie pie all the fucking time when I would have fought that motherfucker had he put his hands on me. Like, that would have been just, bitch, you put your hands on me? Oh, shit. That's a trigger button. But you didn't put your hands on my person. Okay? So anyway, y'all, I made it with literally pretty much no money back by the grace of God. So I'm grateful. I mean, when I say I'm in debt, I was pretty much getting out of debt, then I went right back to debt. I mean, can you imagine being charged $55 damn near 24 times? What's that? What's 55 times 24? You do the motherfucking math, okay? I'm sitting up here using my debit card, using my credit card just to get back home. I'm talking about then I found a ticket for like $174. Bitch went up right then and there. Shit ended up being $300 something. I'm like, damn. It was just one thing or another. I had to get an Uber. I had to make sure I get an Uber back. I mean, it was a lot, y'all. It was a lot. And I was just like, Lord, let me just make it back. Then when I got back, I had booked the Uber. How about two of them didn't come? I'm looking at them doing circles. I'm like, see, it's that fuck shit. I ain't been to sleep. I slept a little bit on the bus here and there, but not enough sleep to be functioning right now. God gave me this energy because I gotta work. Shit, I had to get in a sense a pay loan, So I gotta pay that shit off, and all the fucking debt that accumulated. It's just been hell. It's been hell, But I'm back. I'm here, and I'm grateful. Okay. Now this is the funny part. This girl that told me she want to give me some. I didn't know how to act. I was like, wait. give her this much. I like how she know what she want and she say it. I like that about that motherfucker. She say what she want. She say if she like what she see, she say the shit. Now, rewind. You say this and you got a boyfriend and he says you bring her home. What? I'm like, y'all, what the fuck y'all did? You know what I'm saying? First of all, if I did mess with someone, I do not fool with women that have someone. Two, I don't do that men and women stuff. You know, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Back in the day, you could have got me to strap up on him. I'm gonna be honest, be 100% with you. I don't get on here and tell y'all no lies about nothing, fuck who I was, who I am, or nothing like that. Plus, me going home with her and her man doing me, that would have never happened. Now, back in the day, I would have did her man with a strap. I'd be like, bro, this is all I got for you. You ain't touching none of this here. We like partners in this bitch. Hey, you ain't nothing going up in me. Don't put your hands on my skin. Don't nothing. You know, but if you want some of this here slang, I would have gave him that dang. I'm being real. Back in the day, I don't do that shit no more. I want somebody that's mine. You know, I want my sacredness to be sacred. I want my shit to be special. You know, so I'm just looking at her shoot and I'm like, listen to her man, and she like, let me hear. Like, what the? Oh, so y'all open with this? Okay. And she was like, I'm serious. I was like, I said, boo, let me tell you something. I said, I don't give this stuff away. I said, I keep it wrapped up. I said, because every time I give it away, I say a woman end up falling in love with me and acting fucking crazy. And she said, I'm not scared to fall in love with you. If I fall in love with you, I fall in love with you. I was like, okay, bitch. Well, say what you mean to me. What the fuck you say? I was like, that's hot. I ain't tell her that's hot. But I ain't getting this pussy up. It's not happening. Either I'm going to give it up to somebody that I am in a relationship with in their mind and I'm theirs and this shit's sacred, or I ain't giving it up at all. This is going to stay with cobwebs on it. Okay? Because, been there, done that. I done a threesome. I done, tried to call myself stepping into polyamorous life. One of my friends introduced me to it. I never really got into the polyamorous life in the sense of I did go to some clubs. I went to houses where they was doing. I found it very intriguing because it was something new to watch people get down like that, But I never did none of that with nobody. Other than the swings club that I went to with, at the time my son's father, me and him was best friends, and somebody ate me out and it wasn't good. I'm just being honest. That's about it. But there ain't me no more. That's not me. I want love. I want a true love. I want my woman to be a freak in the sheets and a lady in the streets. I want her to be able to be intellectual, be able to carry a conversation, know how to act, be respectful, know that she's with me, not a cheater, not trying to flirt with people behind my back or in my face. I want a woman who knows that she wants me and only me, who desires only me, period. Not somebody who confused with their sexuality. Not somebody who, don't know if they want to be with me or somebody else, or they want to have threesomes. I ain't into none of that shit. If I'm not good enough for you, don't come this way. Period. Don't come this way. Keep on living your life and doing your thing, But I found it flattering, Some of the little chick supposed to be going out. Okay. And she said, and she said, I'm like, oh, huh? Okay, I can go out. I don't drink. I said, I can give me some of that little honey hemp, which I just threw away when I left. Give me some honey hemp and put in, some juice, and then I could feel just as good as anybody else. I'll be mellow, I could do that. So I'm supposed to be the driver, and we supposed to go to a room, but I'm like, wait a minute, the room part. because it's supposed to be an outing all day, but I'm just like, wait a minute, that room part, that's pineapples for me. Pineapples! No, no, I'm not doing none of that. I'm serious. I'm not. But I thought it's very flattering. I'm gonna go out with her, but I'm just let her know. I ain't going to no room. What we going to a room for? You know, because I mean, I know what I could do. I know how women act, and I'm not trying to toot my own horn either. I swear. I know how women act after I give it up to them, the way I put it down. And it's not just the way I put it down, it's the way I do it, the way my energy just comes out of me. Like, I know that the shit that I embody when it come out, it wraps around a female's body, mind, and soul, and it captures them, take them. It takes them, take them and literally experience me. I know what I got. It ain't just about me putting it like down, which I know I put it down, but every time I even get with somebody and do it, they act crazy. They do stupid shit. Everybody, matter of fact, pretty much everybody that I was in a relationship with ended up wanting to either kill me or fight me after it was over. Literally. One of them already had stabbed me. The other one threatened me when I left, told me I'm lucky that they let me leave. They would have got their brother to kill me. Okay? The other one just fucking spell work on my ass all damn day till this motherfucking day, messing with my sacral chakra. I'm like, get the fuck out of my sacral chakra, damn! My shit constantly being fucking attacked. And I can tell when it be more than one person because it gets stronger and stronger. Oh, but that's all right, baby, because I know they got that shit back where I sent their motherfucking ass since they want to mess with my sacral chakra. I know they got that shit back. Now, I know they don't like what the fuck they got back, but I didn't say it, leave my shit alone. Leave my shit alone. Leave me the fuck alone. Ain't it's no way in the world I should be still being spiritually attacked by nobody. Nobody should be in my sacral chakra. Nobody should be messing with nothing on me, but I'm constantly being attacked. You see what I'm saying? So, and I be knowing one of the people that's messing with it. Sometimes I don't know some of the other people, but I feel it's more than one person sometimes. I could feel when it's not just that one person. You know what I'm saying? So, every time they fuck with it, I'm gonna give them something to think about. Give them every time. Come on, you wanna fuck with it? Keep on, motherfucker. Keep on. Every time you fuck with it, I'm gonna send some shit to your ass that you not gonna motherfucking like. Period. Because you shouldn't be in my shit. I don't fuck with yours. I don't fuck with you. Leave me the fuck alone. Leave your goddamn. Leave me alone. Shit. Leave me alone. It ain't that hard. It should be pissing me off. I can't stand when people just Jada Wilson. Yeah. Let me child. These people is childish. Anyway. So yeah, that's that. That's that. But I ain't about to give up no cooch. I ain't about to give up no cooch. I'm just being honest. And even if I did meet somebody, it's gonna take a minute. Cause I need to make sure that this is a good person. I need to make sure they ain't no sheep in wolf clothing. You know what I'm saying? All of that shit. I need to know that they can be able to compose themselves once we get it, do the damn thing. They don't be acting a damn fool, acting crazy after if we don't end up being together, all of that. Which I'm like, shit, we gotta be in a relationship for me to give that shit up. Fuck that. And we gotta go both get STDs together so we can both see that if anybody got something. Here you go. He'll prove where my, there you go. All that. Everything. I'm gonna be like stern with every fucking thing. Do you like men? Come on, tell the truth. Tell the truth, shame the devil right now. Don't lie to me just to get in my pants. Do you like men, bro? If you like men, fine. But I don't want to share. I don't want to share. Either you gonna like women, this woman, or you gonna like men and go about your business, or be bisexual, and that's not something I want, because I don't want to be in a relationship with you and your man, because you gonna come over here and give me something, you gonna go there, but who are you actually in a relationship with? And then to me, with a bisexual woman, if she in a relationship with you as a woman, she eventually gonna want some dang dang. She gonna want some real dang dang. So that's not for me. I don't want that in my life. I want a lesbian. I'm like, do they have them? Do they make them like that anymore? Do they make lesbians anymore? Or they just make people who say they lesbians that really want penis and they don't want to tell the truth? What is it? Because I have not met a lesbian that is really a lesbian. They all lie. So I want a motherfucking lesbian. Shit. Good gracious. Isn't that hard? Shit. So anyway, that's what happened. I was like, God, I really didn't understand that whole trip. I was like, I'm like, God, I really didn't understand that whole trip because I had to come back. And I said I wasn't coming back to this bitch. But here I go. Here I am. Here I go. Shit. So I'm gonna regroup, revamp. I'm doing another plan. So I got another plan going on. And it's gonna take me some time, but I'm gonna make that thing work. And I'm not tell him my plan, but I got some other shit moving. So I'm just like, I'm a free spirit. I like to go. I don't like that. Anyway, hold on. Yeah, I like to go. I like to, if I want to go visit or live in a city and state, I want to be able to go do it. If I want to experience it and see like how it is, the culture, the food, I want to be able to pack my shit up and go do just that. But you know, when this situation happened with my job, I'm just like, well, damn. Okay, you just didn't. I thought y'all wanted me to leave. Don't come back. So what the fuck bringing me back for? You miss me? Fuck. So that's that. That's that. But I got a cool ass friend. I'm like, okay. She has a man. She has a good man. She talks so highly of her man. And I told her, I said, you need to keep him. I said, that's a keep. Somebody who don't want to see you hurt. Someone who encourages you. Someone who see how your family fuck over you and tell you, you know, you need to leave your family alone. Like all those things. I said, girl, you better keep that man. I said, that sounds like a 1 in a million man. You know. So got me a friend. I'm like, okay, me and her cool. Like I didn't feel no, you know, negativity from her, nothing like that. We both empaths. Cause I told her, I said, you sound like an empath. She said, I am. I said, yeah. Because it sounded like her stories, I said, it sounded like you feel everything, you know. And she said, I am an empath. So, you know, we had great conversation like through the whole trip. And how we met, she was singing. I was like, yes, come on, let me find out. You know, and it just went from there. So we hung out the whole trip and shit like that. We supposed to go kick it and stuff like that. So I'm excited about that. Cause I'm like, okay, I'm trying to open up to have a little friend in my life, you know. Me, her boyfriend, who seemed like a cool ass nigga, you know. And I'm gonna do it. I told her I'm gonna come out, I'm gonna go side. Now I've been had the other friend, but was supposed to go out and kick it with her. But I just didn't. Cause I be weird. I be weird about going with people because I'm so not trusting. I be in my shell. I feel safe with me. You know. But I'm gonna try a little bit. I'm gonna try. I'll be like, no, girl, we're not having sex. No, I don't want to give it up. No. If I was you would have got back in the day me, I would have hit that shit real quick. I'd be like, all right, when you want to go? I would have did it. I ain't gonna lie, I would have fucked. I would have fucked. Would have fucked. I've been like, you into this? You into that? What you into? Cause I'm a freak, right? I would have been doing the shit. But now I realize how sacred my body is and how it's, it's special. And giving your body away to somebody and making love and having sex, fucking, that's special. You know what I'm saying? It's not meant for you to be out here just throwing your body to anybody and everybody, transferring all them damn spirits and shit and all that energy from yours to to theirs. That's how you get all these sexually transmitted demons and shit like that. So I'm not giving my body up until I find someone. Not find someone because I'm not looking. I'm not looking, and I'm not worried about if I don't find nobody ever because I'm good with me. I really am. And I don't even be craving those things, man. I really don't. The only time I feel anything on there when somebody be messing with my damn sacred, I'm like, damn, what is the problem? Are you over there masturbating and throwing some shit out there to me? What you trying to do? Create off of my shit? What is you sick? You trying to pull my energy, make yourself feel better? What is it? Leave me the fuck alone. Didn't you move on? Didn't you? Shit. Did you not move on? Did you not? So no, you did. I need you to move on and leave it alone. Leave me alone. I'm asking you to nicely, please leave me alone. Okay? You made your decision. You made it. You made the decision that you made when it came to us. Okay? You had no problem with hurting me. You had no problem with breaking my fucking heart. You had no problem with mistreating me. So whatever you done picked or whomever, like you said, I don't even know if I'm gonna pick you. Well, I didn't know that it was one of them discussions, first of all. Okay, I gotta say it. Because I feel your energy. I didn't even know that it was a discussion. That you had to pick somebody. Pick. What are you talking about? There's someone else, and that's in my mind. Like, oh, okay, so we're talking about picking over someone else that you already fucking with, the bitch that you cheated on me with. Oh, was it a man or was it a woman or was it both? Or could you even be honest about that? No, you can't. What time is I was supposed to be up? Hold on, what's this one? I know that time ain't just went that fast. Did I miss my shift? I probably did. Hold on. Did I really miss? Let me sit up here and saw a few minutes ago. I think I missed. Ooh, I did. Is it the right time? Because I can't see worth of shit. Oh yeah, I missed that. Oops. I literally just looked at that shit not too long ago. And I missed that damn time. Oh well, it is what it is. Anyway, I'll just wait till the next one since now I got a lot of time after this one. So, like I was saying, you made the decisions you made. I didn't do that. I treated you with nothing but love and kindness. Because I feel your energy. I treated you with nothing but love and kindness. You put me out. I didn't do nothing wrong to you. You like putting your boundaries down, making up shit. But as soon as I tell you about a boundary, you didn't like that shit. And then I'm an option. I hope the option that you picked was worth it. I hope you ain't. I really do. Because I am. The only time I'm not happy when you be in my energy and I feel you and I know that's you. So just want you to know I know it's you. Because I feel you. Okay? And I don't know who you be sharing my shit with. But I can tell it's more than one at times. And I already talked to God about it. So when you get your issue, it's your own issue. Okay? I don't mess with you. I don't do none of this stuff to you. Matter of fact, I don't even be into none of this stuff. I had to learn about this stuff because you won't leave my sacred chakra alone. You won't leave me alone. You just want my life bad. You want to wish bad shit over my life. You want me to lose this, lose that. I know about it all. Lose spells. You want my face to break off. You know, are you bitch, or you nigga, whichever one of them, because they a hater, they jealous, because I am rather cute, I know, very intelligent, right? Maybe they don't feel that way. That's not my fault. Wish you or your bitch or your nigga stay out my energy. Move on. You pick the person that you want to be with. Okay? You didn't want to grow. You didn't want to do the work. Had you did the work, automatically we would have been together. Okay? God let me know you didn't do the work. That's why we're not together. You chose to stay in that trauma. You chose to stay in that darkness. Okay? You chose that. I didn't choose that. So blame yourself. Don't fault me for your decisions in your life. Be an adult, right? And realize that that's what you chose. Not me. All I try to do is give you love, encouragement, nourishing, protection, honesty, loyalty, faithfulness, prayer, right? And all thing that you gave me was manipulation, lies, deception, controlling, sneakiness, flirtiness, all of that. Okay? So do both of us a favor. Just like leave me alone. Like seriously, just leave me alone. Just move on with your life. Stay out of my energy. It's not hard. You just gotta tell yourself it's over with. Let me leave the girl alone. I did make my own decision. I chose who I wanted to be with. No matter whether somebody betrayed me or not, whether somebody lied to me or not to pick this person, whether the person who I got with lied to me or not. It was my own decision. Unless somebody forced you to do something, put a gun up to your head or something like that, that's different, right? But that's not what God told me. Okay? Because I'm too different, right? Remember, that's what you said. I'm too different. Because people talked about me behind my back, and because I'm the weirdo, you were embarrassed of me. You're embarrassed of your own wife. Okay? But the wife that you married, that you didn't have to marry, but you married and then treated like shit. You was embarrassed because she's different. And because everybody else says she's different and she's a weirdo, then you go with the crowd. And you picked your option. I hope you love it. I hope you love it. Because me, I'll never be that. I'll never be that. So, you know, the fact that I feel your energy, even on this video, just move on. You can't be friends. I don't want to be friends with someone who lies behind my back, who have had a whole fucking army of people to come up against me because of lies, who too afraid to tell the truth, who too afraid to show the ugliness behind the mask, who act like they all innocent, sweet all the fucking time when they're not. I don't want to be with somebody like that. I'd rather be with somebody who act crazy than a motherfucker, but that's their true self and ain't afraid to show it. Than somebody who act like, they hurt my feelings, and then that shit not true. I don't have time for that. I'd rather be alone. I'd rather be alone than to engage in that. I just want you to know that. Or your nigga be in this bitch. Okay? It's over. You know, be truthful. And all I did was listen unconditionally. But yet you still decided to treat me like a piece of shit. Understand that, you don't know how to deal with your emotions. And it's not that I didn't understand that it was something new for you because you never really felt love. You know what I'm saying? I could have worked with all of that had you communicated properly, but you couldn't even communicate properly for all the fuck shit that you was doing to me. Okay? So I just need you to release me and just leave me alone. That's it. Like, just release me. You could at least, and it's so crazy because at one point I felt like you could at least gave me this much and just told me the truth. Like, just like really what's going on behind the scenes. Even if somebody threatened you, even if somebody, say you got to sign a piece of paper that you'll never tell her. I feel like when you care for someone, you love someone, you don't give a fuck about somebody making you do something that this person deserves to know the truth. You know what I'm saying? But no, you didn't do that. You manipulated the situation. You did all of that. Okay? So you think that at any point I want to get with somebody like that? No. I would not. Because you didn't care enough about me to be 100 with me. On any parts. On any parts. Excuse me. They said it was that 15% a few minutes ago. So now it's that. Okay, but anyway, this little part of this conversation specifically for my ex, and they know who they are. I have many exes. They know who they are. Okay, that's it. I'm just asking you to just move on with your life and stop messing with my energy. Like. With your life. I don't even talk about you other than on here. Okay? And that's it. I don't want to get back together. Because you showed me who you can be. Who you showed me on the inside that you could be different, but you didn't choose to be that different person. You chose to go along with the bandwagon. You chose the people who talked about your whole wife behind her back, and you went with them people because I'm different. Like, think about that. How would you feel if somebody treated you fucked up that's supposed to love you because of other people had a say so about the person, and you decided to treat them different, like they was weird, like they were, oh my god, you're a nobody, you're a loser. How you marry somebody and treat somebody like that? What kind of person are you? Where's your integrity? Where's your morals? Okay, where's your heart? A person like that to me has a black heart, has a cold heart. You don't treat people like that. That shit's wrong. Because you don't want anybody to treat you like they haven't had you before. And became your true self, you wouldn't want nobody to treat you like that once you realize that you was weird too. And it's okay being weird. There's nothing wrong with being weird and different. That's what the whole journey is about, being authentic. Whomever you become, which is your true self, there's nothing wrong with that. And the people who can't accept you or your person for who they are, those are not the people that you they're not your people. Okay? So, can you please stop my energy? Can you please stop, wishing shit over my life? Can you stop blocking my path, trying to slow my path down, sending me lost spells, sending me doing root work on me and shit. Can you stop doing it? Because we not together. There is no reason for you, your mama, okay, your family, nor people in my family to keep bothering me. Because I don't bother y'all. I don't fuck with y'all. I don't. But y'all stay messing with me. And then when y'all get y'all issue from the Most High God, it's a problem. You gonna think I'm doing some shit to you. No, you doing it to yourself. Because I don't be doing shit. So, please move on to God. Okay? Do us all a favor. You, your family, my family, just move on. Let it go. Just like release it. Just let it go. Just accept that it's over. Accept that we won't be together. Accept it. You know, unlike you, I always have a small place in my heart for you because I know what you could have become had you healed. I know that. But you chose your own path. I didn't do that to you. You did it. You chose darkness. You always choose darkness. That's your MO. You always choose the thing that makes you comfortable. You never chose the thing that makes you uncomfortable. When you grow, you get uncomfortable. There's nothing comfortable about growing. That's why people have growing pains. So I don't want to be with someone that's dark because I see how darkness, the person who's in their dark side, choose somebody who's trying to heal and love them, that they can love themselves. I don't want to be with nobody. They say opposites attract. I don't want to be with nobody that's opposite from me. That's all my relationships has been opposite, and all of them did not work out. So I would prefer to be with somebody that's just like me, different, authentic, that's light, that's healing or have healed, who know who they are, who is not going to tolerate anybody talking about their person behind their back, calling them out their name, doing spell work on them. Somebody who is down for me in all aspects of who I am and what I have to offer, who sees me and adores and loves me for the genuine person that I am. That's the only kind of person I want in my life. Period. Okay? So, if you ever actually cared and loved me, the best thing that you can do for me is just like stop messing with me. Like stop wishing bad on me. It's not my fault. It's not my fault that the situation is like that. If you was healed, you would be able to look and see that it's not my fault. That you would be able to see that you need to take accountability for the shit. You don't miss. They say you don't miss your well till it run dry. That's what you're going through. You don't miss the good thing till it's gone. That's what you're going through. You realize now that you had a good thing and you fucked up and you handled me wrong. And then even after it's over, you still adding insult to the injury by still fucking with me energetically. Like as if that's gonna make me feel like, oh, you know, you a good person, or oh yeah, you mature, you grown. No, by you even attacking me spiritually, let me know I don't gotta be around you at all. That automatically let me know that you still are not healed. Because if you was healed, you wouldn't even have to do that. You wouldn't even have to mess with me at all. If you was healed, you wouldn't even fuck with, you wouldn't do none of that. You would send love and light and wish me the best. That's what you would. I would feel love coming from in my energy field. I would feel love, somebody sending me genuine love. No, that's not what I feel. I feel somebody always constantly trying to pull my energy, mess with my sacral chakra. Somebody wishing bad luck over my life. Somebody wishing that I lose. So that's all I feel. I don't feel no love coming from nobody. No good energy. And like I say, I've been knowing it be you. Because I know your energy. I know your energy when it comes into my field. And I know when it's not you, and I may not know the people that's doing it, but I can tell when it's more than one person that's messing with my energy. Or maybe you out here, you know, polyamorous, and while you having sex with them, you messing with them, you know, and messing with my sacred chakra at the same time, giving my shit away. See, that's some fuck shit. That's fuck. That's the shit I'm talking about. That's I wish you nothing but the best, man. I wish that you be happy. I wish that you that's it. I wish that I pray you heal. I pray that you pick the people that you really truly want to be around, and those are truly your friends. Hey, that's your life. I hope that you are happy with your option. I hope that you, whatever it is that you feel like you need it, you know, for you might not pick me option, whomever that them options you pick. I hope that you just leave me alone. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Just step out of it. Be like, you know what? Let me just leave her alone. Thank you, and I thank you. And stop talking about it, and I thank you. And I thank you. If you can talk about me, I definitely can stop talking about you. The only reason why I bring you is because you gave me energy. That's it. You gave my energy. Other than that, I wouldn't even bring you up. I wouldn't even want to bring you. I wouldn't even want to bring you up. But you stay in my energy. I done blocked you out. You find some kind of open door to be like, hey, it's me. No. We close the door. Block it. I'm serious. I really do. And I hope that you can find in your heart to wish me the best. And not wish me the worst, and continue to send shit my way because you made a bad decision. Right? Now you realize what you had and now it's gone. Or now you ain't got your supply that you can't suck the life out of to make yourself feel good. You know. That's all I ask. I don't even. That's not even lie. Just leave me alone. Let me be. Live my life. You know, don't be one of them exes. If I get in a relationship with somebody and you start doing some spell work and shit, trying to fuck my shit up. You know, realize how unhealthy that is. Like, why would I do that to my ex if I ain't with him? Why would I do that to my ex if I have somebody? Why would I even get in my ex's energy? Why would I even fucking with my ex's energy? Why am I even discussing my ex's ex behind her back when we're not together no more? Ask yourself that. Why are you doing it? Why? Why is my life bothering you so much? Because I know you enjoy seeing when I'm down, which I refuse to allow myself to be. Okay? Do us both a favor, move on. Serious. Move on. We had our experience. It was what it was when it was. Now it's over. Okay? That's it.